Hi, everyone. Okay, so I finally finished editing the audio, and it was my first time, working with new programs for editing the audio, so it took a little longer than I expected. But I have broken it down. I am going to put it in a playlist for you, and I do have some little where I interject a little bit from here and there, but for the most part, I just let it go. Um, And I do have to say that he was an extremely nice circuit overseer. I even told him that. And I don't know if he was just a nice overseer or if I'm in a different headspace that I wasn't afraid. Because I have to tell you, this is the first time I've ever talked to any man of authority in the organization and not been afraid. So you'll have to give me feedback on your opinion of him, whether or not he really was nice. But I didn't feel bullied or beat up or anything like that. So, but of course, he did apply his training, and a couple of I agree with you, and a couple of trying to deflect and get me off course, and you'll hear me say a couple of stupid comments, and basically it was my attempt at thought ending comments, um, because I was trying to get back on track. So they sound stupid, but that was my feeble attempt. Um, the point of all of this is not to ridicule or make anybody look bad. It wasn't an attack on each other. We actually had a nice conversation. Um, but it was a unique opportunity to speak to somebody that was in a higher position and get some definitive answers, and that's why I took the opportunity to record it, and I'm taking this opportunity to share it. I know I'm getting a little bit of heat already for that, but it would yes, I don't have any love for the organization, but I don't have any problems with individuals. So my fight was not with him. The reason I did this was to get some answers on tape, and I want to share them with you. I did edit out names and stuff like that, so like I said, I'm not out to get them. But I know, like I said in the little clip that I put in earlier, that those of you that are really good at debating and thinking on your feet and that kind of stuff, um, you're going to be screaming at the screen at points because it's like, oh, why didn't she say this? And there are a lot of those that I see, and I do comment on a couple of them. But you have to understand too that this is still very new to me. I only woke up, like 2 months ago, and so I don't have all of the knowledge base and research and experience at this yet, that some of you do have. But I am very grateful for many of you. Propaganda techniques. I have to tell you, you get a lot of flack for being crazy, but or harping on things. But I found some of your harps and some of your repetition extremely helpful, because I was able to address those situations and handle those situations by being educated. So kudos, keep going. But there are a couple of you that I kept in mind while I was talking to this guy, and but like I said, all in all, it was a pleasant conversation. It wasn't, I didn't see it as being bullied or beat up or anything like that, and I definitely wasn't trying to attack him. And you'll hear that a couple of times where I'm very specific that it's not the witnesses, it's the organization, it's the policy, it's my focus is not on the individuals. My focus is in the core issue, which is coming from Brooklyn. And I dropped the ball a couple of times. I do address that, and I'm sure there's a couple of times I didn't address it, but like I said, you're going to be screaming at the screen, because there are times where I just roll my eyes when I was listening to this going, dang, missed opportunity. So yeah, I do realize that. But I am looking forward to feedback, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.